The Public Accounts Committee, PAC, examines and scrutinizes the spending of public funds across the country, particularly audited accounts as presented in the Auditor General's annual reports. The Ministry of Communities recently requested that the committee suspend its work in order to allow regional officials to better prepare themselves to provide answers to questions. After close to 3 hours of internal discussion, the committee decided to reject the ministry's request, as accounting officers had more than 1 year to study the Auditor General's report to know what issues will be subjected to scrutiny. The Region 10 administration was up for examination today, but they were eventually asked to leave the meeting over their inability to answer basic questions.
The original...
Sir, you're testing my patience personally. Well, the Minister said all of us. You can't look down at your paper and say to me, I don't have that, and then proceed. Just dismiss me like that. You think these questions are just because we want to ask them? Now, I'm not going to go over this. What we're going to do, because we can't waste people's time. We look at Region 4. You know the type of questions that are being asked now. And I'm feeling for the PS. You guys know the type of question. You're going to sit out there, get your act together, get the dates while we look at Region 4. And go through every paragraph, please.
In one instance, Regional Executive Officer Oren Gordon was being questioned about the overpayment of some $300,000 for the construction of a fence at the Kumaka Nursery School. However, he was not able to provide the committee with the date the contract was signed. He merely gave an estimation. At this point, committee member Volda Lawrence was forced to reprimand him.
Accounting is an exact science. You don't guess. All right? You don't say next week. You don't say about $201. It's an exact science. The chairman is asking you for the date. You cannot go back and give him the same answer. So now let's start off wrong. Ask one of your officers there to provide the information. If they don't have the information, let one of them get up, go outside, call the office and get the date.
The region also could not provide details on the date of final payments to contractors and the criteria used in the evaluation process of bids. Only recently, the PSC was forced to ask the Finance Secretary to exercise his powers under the law to investigate Region 5 after the REO Ovid Marinson was unable to provide certain information to both the PSC and the Auditor General's office. Davina Samaru reporting for the newsroom.